Hello everybody, welcome back to the Daily Journal series. In this episode we're at the old gold power plant. It is currently Tuesday evening, and we're pushing Ultra 1. It's probably what we'll get by the end of the night. Still got quite a bit of time left today. It's not even dinner time yet. I already made lunch, but still got dinner left to make. Still got plenty of daytime left. We'll probably hit Ultra 1 before nighttime hits. So, yeah, we're looking pretty good for the week. I rolled desserts this week, which is one of my best weeks, especially at the old gold power plant, where even without any meal preparation, I can just run 2 Raichus, the Gengar, and then my Gardevoir for energy recovery, and I have Neroli's restorative tea pretty consistently. So, given that I'm able to run the Quaquaval as the 5th team member, not because he's contributing anything. He's not really contributing anything at all. He does have helping bonus, which does help with raising everybody else up, but he's really just there to gain sleep XP. So that's kind of the goal with him, and that's kind of the goal for the week. But let's see, what did I see last night? I think we went to bed around Grade 1, Grade 2, somewhere in there, which sounds like not that much, but at the old gold power plant, that is a couple 100,000. We're talking, if I was at Greengrass Island right now, I'd be almost on pace to hit like Master 19 by end of week, which is absurd, because that is not the case at Old Gold Power Plant at all. So we're looking at Slumbering type. That is exactly what we want to be seeing, because I want to maximize the opportunity to see Quaxly, Quaxwell, and Quaquaval. I don't know if Quaquaval can spawn actually at Old Gold Power Plant, but if you can, I'll take it. But we got 5 spawns there. We're also looking for maximum Dream Shard potential, which means we want higher Drowsy power. We got a Wooper spawning in. Any Quaxly? Anywhere? I'm not seeing any. Got the Aaron, got the Pichu. I'll take the extra Pikachu candy. I've got a lot of Pikachus that I can be raising up, or a lot of Raichus. And a Pichu that's pretty new to the box, but I haven't been investing in it. I don't know how many Dream Shards, let's see. About 1,000. That's not that great. I could be using a lot more than that, but for early on in the week, it's okay. It's still pretty early on. There is a Hungry Aaron, which is definitely what will get my daily biscuit, because I don't really need any of these other Pokemon. I've got good Woopers. I've got phenomenal Raichus. And Aaron is one that, I don't know why I hunt it. I don't even know what I'm looking for in it, but realistically I'm looking for the shiny Aaron, because it is a shiny that is very near and dear to my heart. Saw somebody in the comments the other day say that they had 2 shinies, and I'm just jealous, because that is like the shiny that I want most. For those of you that don't know, my first Pokemon game that I ever played was Pokemon Go, actually, and I didn't even know shinies existed. And I got one with red eyes, and I was like, why does this one have red eyes? I asked my sister, who was playing at the same time, and she's like, what? She knew it was a shiny immediately and was like, are you kidding me? I've been wanting that shiny for a while. And then I was like, well, I guess I got it. I don't know how rare this is. It's not that rare in Pokemon Go, but it was my first ever shiny in anything Pokemon related, so it's kind of near and dear to my heart. We'll send out the Aaron candy. It's either that or the Pichu, I feel like, are the top ones here. Maybe the Wooper. But I'm going to send out the Aaron because it's, of the 3, the hardest one to encounter, because it's exclusive to Old Gold Power Plant. So scarcity. We got about 1,600 Dream Shards, it looked like. For Night 1, like I said, not bad for Night 1. I'm looking at a Lax Aaron. Lax doesn't really matter. It's kind of basically a very neutral, non-neutral nature. So it's not one of the neutral ones, but it's one that I know doesn't really matter. It's got Dream Shard bonus and eventually Berry Finding Ass. Okay. Main skill chance down. That could matter if it was on a skill specialist, but on an ingredient specialist, we don't really care about that. As for ingredient finding, I mean, if this was flipped upside down, maybe. Ingredient finding M, help speed S, that could be sub-skill seeded to M. That'd be a great first 2 sub-skills. Unfortunate ingredient list, but it would have great sub-skills at least. Given that it's in this order, though, not sure that's worth anything, so he'll probably go to the grinder. As for that, I don't really have too much to talk about. I will mention maintenance, Maintenance was last night, which is interesting. They didn't. It was just a simple update. A lot of bug fixes, a lot of quality of life features. Nothing too worth noting. However, the genius people over at Raynon did find through their data mining skills, which I am not well versed in. I can't really explain what the code looked like. I'm not that technically inclined. I can tell you about the math of how things work behind in this game. I can't tell you how the code works. But anyway, they found in the data mine that they're adding the Razor Claw as an item in the back code of the game. They found the Razor Claw, which apparently is an exclusive evolutionary item of the Weavile line. And as you know, we're coming up near the holiday season, Christmas time. Ice types are kind of the go-to of, like, we're probably gonna get a new ice type. It looks like that's gonna be Weavile. I thought about making an announcement about that, announcement video, but didn't feel like enough for news because it's still pretty speculative at this point. There's been something in the game that's like a pearl that's in the backlog of the coding for the longest time. That's an exclusive evolutionary item for the Hapini line, but we have yet to see Hapini. So, like, we don't know exactly what it means, but it looks like Weavile is possibly coming. But it's all still very, we don't know. Also, future Datamine videos probably won't be as exciting. I probably won't be releasing as many future Datamine videos because it looks like the devs are hiding a bit more information behind to hold that data server end instead of client end, so that there's more surprises when new Pokemon get released. To those of us that are in the US, like myself, we're still probably going to have the information before it reaches us, before those events and those new Pokemon actually become available to catch in the US, since we're just like one of the last time zones to have access to things. However, it looks like there's going to be less information to gather in the data mines, which I think that's good and bad. I do like being able to talk and speculate about things well in advance, and it always felt like the data mines were never able to give us enough information to truly know if something was good. Because there's always factors that weren't data mineable, like the ingredient rate is a big one for both ingredient specialists and berry specialists, because that'll tell you how often they're finding berries versus ingredients, which is huge for both of those specialties. The skill rate is a huge one for skill specialists. Sometimes how the skills function. So, like, we never really knew how good they were going to be from just the data mine. We could speculate, but it was never for certain. So that's where I don't know how to feel about it. I do kind of regret staying up late on data mine nights and getting that information right away, being able to make those interesting videos talking about the data mines, but it looks like this is the direction that they're going with it, which is alright. That just means that there's going to be more to talk about when the Pokemon actually are released and we have that data. So I didn't want to make a full news video for that because it didn't feel quite newsworthy, but I did want to make note of it, that I'm noticing it, and that it is indeed something that happened, so that you guys are aware. Anyway, if you have enjoyed the video, please leave a like and subscribe. And as always, I thank you guys for watching and hope you have a wonderful day.